Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. It's always interesting to me to compare the buying habits, strategies of the retail speculator against what I would perhaps call the smarter money, or at least at a minimum bigger money, but institutional purchasers. Because I've been shared my opinion on this channel for over 2 years on this topic, which is quite simply, well, lots of opinions, but this one in particular having to do with what I believe is the undeniable truth that institutional purchasers, they do not emotionally buy and sell. You know, I mean, maybe there could be some outlier exceptions, but generally the institutional purchasers, they've got a ton of cash and they've got long-term mindsets. Whereas with the retail speculator, they can get spooked easy. You know, they can get scared, they can FOMO in, they can panic sell. This is not what the smart money does. And so amidst the backdrop of Ripple being sued by the SEC, perhaps XRP being listed as a security, all sorts of crypto Twitter people and crypto media people saying, oh my gosh, XRP could go to zero. Oh my gosh, the doomsday stuff. Amidst all of that, what is Grayscale doing? Well, take a look at this headline. Ripple. Grayscale bought biggest XRP amount in history. Yep, while everybody is panic selling, Grayscale has purchased an absurd amount of XRP. And so you might ask why, because they purchased it after the news about the SEC. They purchased it after the major news about, like, for instance, Coinbase, Bitstamp, other exchanges suspending or delisting XRP on their platforms in the United States. They bought after that, after the price drop. They saw it as an opportunity. Now, it's certainly, I'll be happy to acknowledge this, it's certainly the case that there are institutional investors that have divested themselves of their XRP investments, but it comes down to what your risk tolerance is and what you're optimizing for. So even the ones that did that, I don't think that it was an emotional decision. I think it's, we better cover our rear sides here just in case. And so it could, in fact, I mean, given that Grayscale did what they did here, and I'm going to give the details in a moment, but given that they did purchase a crazy amount of XRP amidst all this, they must, wouldn't you think, they must be highly confident that Ripple's in the right and XRP will be proven to not be a security. And I've been covering this ever since the S word hit the fan a week and a half ago, however long it's been. And I firmly believe that XRP will be proven to, in the court of law, to not be a security. Ripple, if not vindicated, maybe they pay a fine, maybe there's a settlement, but I don't think that Ripple, the company, is going away, and I certainly don't think that XRP will no longer be the core focus of what they're doing in building out the Internet of Value. I don't believe any of that. I think XRP is here for the long haul, and I think that Ripple will be proven to be on the right side of history, even if they pay a fine, even if they did X number of things procedurally wrong, whatever it is. Fine, but XRP is not a security. And so then you get this story, and it's astonishing to me. And you know, and I corrected the record too. It's like so many in crypto media, they were reporting that Grayscale had reduced their holdings of XRP. And no. And so there's this headline. Take a look at this. And I covered this, so I'll be brief with this, but I just want to make sure everybody's caught up to speed. We got the table properly set. Here's a story from December 31st, 2020. It's titled, Faulty Data. Grayscale didn't liquidate massive amounts of XRP and XLM. And so there had been stories for, 24, 48 hours leading up to this correction by Cointelegraph. And to their credit, they were the first, that I'm aware of anyway, to have corrected the record after doing their own investigation, which is good, which was contact someone at Grayscale and ask. But what happened is there was a reporting of the dollar value of Grayscale's XRP holdings going down dramatically, but that was actually just because the price of XRP went down dramatically, not because the quantity of XRP they were holding went down. And then after that, they purchased a ton of XRP. So fascinating. So you can see this right here. Efforts to reach Grayscale on Wednesday were unsuccessful. However, on Thursday, a Grayscale spokesperson told Cointelegraph the following. Here's a quote. None of the Grayscale investment products operate a redemption program. The net holdings of our investment products only change as a result of inflows from the private placement, price of the underlying assets, and accrued management fee. Statements about large sales of underlying assets by any of our investment products are false and inaccurate. Any perceived large decrease in the USD value of Grayscale XRP Trust would have been a result of a decrease in the United States price of XRP. And you can see right here at the time, and I'll come back to this to remind you, Their total holdings here at the time of this, 26.46 million XRP. 26.46 million XRP at the time that this particular Cointelegraph story came out. Now into this one, in Crypto Newsflash, I like this. I like them. I do. They're one of the outlets, though, unfortunately, that was reporting that Grayscale had been selling off massive quantities of XRP. It's regrettable, but I'm not going to throw them away because of one bad move, but they should have done better. They really should have. It was disappointing, I'll admit that. But this piece titled, Grayscale Bought Biggest XRP Amount in History. The asset management firm Grayscale has become a benchmark for institutional interest in cryptocurrencies. In 2020, Grayscale was Bitcoin's most aggressive buyer, celebrating a year-end with $20 billion in assets under management for the first time. However, not all Grayscale products seem to have the same boom as those based on Bitcoin and Ethereum. As reported by Crypto Newsflash, based on data from the exchange Bybit, I don't know how the hell to say that. It's I think maybe it is Bybit, but oh my god, I was bitching about this in another Moon Lambo hot jam. BYBT. That is not intuitive. How the hell? I'm going to make a whole separate video just about how I'm annoyed by that. I'm not really going to do that, but BYBT, is it Bybit? Is it Bybit? Is it Bybit? So that's what I'm going to call him. Anyway, really burns my biscuits, man. Just could you please, if you're going to make a company name up, make it intuitive to read for a human that has been speaking the English language for 37 years, which is how old I am. I've been doing this a long time. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that noise? Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let me try this again. I'm going to simmer down now, and I'm going to proceed. As reported by Crypto Newsflash, based on data from exchange, Grayscale had allegedly reduced its position in XRP and XLM after the introduction of a Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit against Ripple Labs. The lawsuit is considered the first step in a series of measures that could extend to other tokens and entities in the crypto space. Therefore, it was speculated that Grayscale would have dumped at least a half of its funds in XRP and Stellar Lumens. Data from Crypto Whale shows the opposite. Well, how about that? Please tell me more, sir. According to the Monitor, the institution has made its biggest XRP purchase in its history by buying 12.48 million XRPs on New Year's Eve. Well, holy freaking hell. So while everybody else is panic selling and emotions and lemmings off a cliff, this is what the smart money's doing. And I do want to be clear, I totally get the emotion side. Of course, this evoked emotion. If you decided to sell XRP, you're not stupid. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you shouldn't have done it. I'm glad that you did what was right for you, because if it puts you in a position where you can't even sleep at night, or even if it's not that bad, whatever it is, whatever your rationale, if you really believe that it's going to zero, well, I'm glad you did that then. And I would never disparage anyone for adjusting their risk portfolio on any asset, XRP or anything else. I'd never disparage anybody for doing what they firmly believe is right. And so, and I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a financial background. I'm not telling you to buy or sell anything. I'll never offer financial advice like that, because it would be stupid for me to do that, because that's just not what I do. I'm just a dude on the internet. You don't even know if I'm wearing pants right now. And I am, but you don't know that. I could be lying about that. What if I'm not wearing? And then you got some dude on the internet, and what if you were like, you didn't understand? Like, what if you did think I were a financial advisor, and here I am, just a dude making a YouTube video, not even wearing pants, and saying, is that really what you want to do? Is that really what you want to tell your children? I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, the Monitor claims that Grayscale took advantage of the drop in XRP's price caused by a massive sell-off to make its purchase. So there you go. Smelling some blood in the water, and they take a big bite. And so, and I don't blame any of the other institutional investors that were like, no, we cannot, from a legal perspective, risk that. Fine. So they both made their separate assessments. Outside of the legal implications, if there are a drop like this, I suspect that the other institutional players, the ones that dropped out, they otherwise, if not for the legal concerns, I bet that they would have purchased more as well. But this is massive, 12.48 million. That's not a small amount. And anyway, so they have this little subheading, reason for Grayscale's purchase of XRP. updated its data to reflect the referred purchase as shown in the image below. Grayscale has 38.88 million XRP purchased at an average price of 24 cents to bring its total XRP holdings to an estimate of $9.16 million at the time of publication. And so think about this. They don't assume, I'm sure, they never assume when they jump in that they bought the actual bottom. Like, that is not how institutional purchasers look at it. They look at it for a long term. They buy in. Sometimes they dollar cost average in, whatever. In this case, they made a pretty damn large purchase. Who knows? Maybe it'll be even more. But even if XRP goes lower, think about this for yourself. Anytime, if you start to freak out, just consider this. You buy or you sell or you hold. I'm not telling you what to do. But next time you have an emotional response when the price of XRP goes down, even if it goes down to 10 or 15 cents, I don't care what it is, whatever the scary number is, understand that Grayscale is right there with you, and they're not going to be emotionally responding the way that you are. They're just not. They're just going to be like, oh yeah, it went down because it's volatile. And people, retail speculators on spot exchanges, they're the ones that control the price. And so, of course, Grayscale knows that. They're not going to be freaking out. And so I'm not either. Like, I'm aware of all this, and I sleep easy at night. And fine, I always admit if I'm wrong, fine. Maybe it doesn't go the way I think and want and hope that things will, fine. And maybe I lose my entire XRP investment, but I do not believe that. I have strong conviction. I believe that Ripple's on the right side of the wall. I believe that XRP will be proven to not be a security, and there's true utility to be had. And I think that markets are scared right now surrounding XRP, and I think it's a short-term thing. And I say short-term doesn't mean that it'll be clear up in the next week, few weeks or months or whatever. I don't know what the timeline will look like, but I bet if you fast forward 5 years, probably not that it would take that long, but if you just did fast forward 5 years, I bet a lot of the scariness goes away. Shout out to Oscar Arnarsson, I hope I'm saying your name right, good sir, here on Twitter. He sent me a direct message with this link to Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo's website, which shows the current holdings, XRP 38.88 million. And again, like I said I would do, I'm going back to this Cointelegraph article from December 31st before the purchase, and you can see a little higher. So they had 26.46 million right there. 26.46 million where I'm circling, and here's the updated after purchase 38.88 million. So there you go. And while again, I've said it like umpteen million times, and I'll continue to because it's important to me. I'm never going to offer financial advice. I hope that understanding stuff like this can help you to remove emotion from your decision-making process, whether you want to buy or sell or hold. I just think making informed decisions based on data is the best way to do it. I think understanding how markets operate and how institutional investors genuinely buy and sell differently, fundamentally differently than retail speculators, just knowing that, being informed, I think that can go a long way. And it's helped me, like just knowing all of this. I think it's of the utmost importance to get a handle on this. And so for so many people being new to crypto, not knowing stuff like that, it's going to be a lot harder to make informed decisions, and it's going to be a lot harder to not let the emotions seep in. And you're not bad or stupid if you do these things. It just makes you human. You're just a normal human. I'll never look down on you. I totally get it. But I still think that we'll do better in life, whatever the topic is, if we just arm ourselves with information. So that's all I'm trying to do. Share with you things that I personally believe, what I know, and I learn from everybody listening as well. I don't pretend to be a know-it-all. I'm definitely not. But it's one of the great things about being part of the XRP community, which is hands down the best community in all of crypto. Like, we're looking out for each other. We're always sharing information with one another on Twitter and XRP chat, just social media in general, including Reddit. Name the platform. It's the coolest thing on the planet to me. We're just trying to help each other. And so I like sharing the things that I know and learn, and share my opinions as well. But I love learning from everybody too. And so there we are. But I'm feeling great. I sleep easy every night. I am not going to be shaken out of my position. And when I see like this, these the Grayscale holdings on Boop-a-doop-a-doop-doo's website, all it does is instill additional confidence. And so there you go. Like, I already had plenty of confidence, but hey, there you go. Even this massive institution, which is going to be here for the long haul, is feeling the same way as me. It certainly would seem based on their massive freaking purchase. I will wrap up there, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.